So it's currently like 2 a.m. So just for context, I'm watching, or I finished watching voicemails for Isabelle. And it took me like, I watched maybe like 20 minutes of it, or like 15 minutes, like 2, 3, 4 days ago. And I'm like, okay, I need to finish this movie, you know? I watched the first part of it, and I don't want to give any spoilers away too much if you haven't watched it. If you want to watch it, like, you know, don't watch this for like, you know, or if you want spoilers, if you don't mind spoilers, you can keep watching. So, you know, the first part, it's like, you know, you see the sisters grow up and everything, and then like, you know, you find out that like, you know, she passes away. Okay, this might be all over the place, mind you. So today, like, my whole family, like my parents, my siblings, my son, they went to go watch Toy Story 5, you know, and I think it was like the first time like my son hasn't seen a movie out here, like seeing out, you know, like, but it's like I feel like good because he's watching with my family, he's making memories with them, you know. I love that, but you know, I do feel I'm like, because I have to work, like, you know, like I gotta provide for my son and everything, but. So it's the first time that they, you know, but they went out here, they had fun, it was good, They, you know, I got back home from work, and then they came back shortly. I read to him, or like, you know, brush his teeth and everything, you know, because my mom told me that he ate popcorn and everything, so, you know, like, brush his teeth, floss, you know, read, I had 2 books in mind, but one book is like those 5-minute stories, so they have like multiple stories in them. So we read a couple, but he loves the Bluey one, so he read that, and he just knocked out right. And I was like, okay, like, you know, my time to watch the movie. And I watched it, and oh my god, like, okay, so throughout like the movie, like, there's a lot of stuff, right? But one thing, like, there's a couple parts, but I'm gonna just try to talk about as much as I can, and if you get it, you get me. Like, if you get it, understand it right now. Because I'm a mess. I'm a mess because that movie was just, oh my god, guys. It was good. It was good. Good movie, right? I love movies like that. Like, oh, I forgot what this other movie was called. The one that played the Peter Parker, the Spider-Man guy, but also was in the 30, what was it? I don't know. The one that goes like da 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 da. Just wanna get up, da da. I'm thirsty. Boom, tick tick boom, tick tick boom. That guy, Andrew Garfield and fuck, Black Widow's little sister. I forgot, A Moment in Time or something in time. That movie, and there was this other one, but you know, but that one is like, you know, that I love those movies. But anyway, so voice was for Isabelle. So so you know, if you watch a movie, you get it, like, you get it. Okay, but okay, just from part of the movie while I was watching it though, like, you know, I'm laying down next to my son because he's sleeping next to me, you know, we share like a bed, mind you, so I'm like sleeping like, you know, like bed, and then me and him, he's like, you know, horizontal, I'm like, you know, vertical, he's horizontal, so he's like basically like kicking me because he like, you know, does that, he's like, whenever he feels me, he's like, he kicks, you know. So I'm like trying to move my body as much as I can, like, so he doesn't feel me, because he wants to like feel me or like feel that I'm close, but he does not want me to like be like right next to me because he needs his space. So he's like, you know, and then like to not like wake him up, you know. And then I'm like, you know, how fortunate like I am I for, like, you know, like, I remember when I was pregnant. He would be like, you know, kicking and everything, you know, like, you know, he's kicking my stomach like from the other side, like from the outside, you know. I'm just like, he just got me so late, you know, and I'm like, he's growing up. I'm a mess. How, like, you know, he's like growing up. You know, I'm just so sad. Like, I feel like I'm like mourning, or like I miss, you know, like that I'm not ever gonna get him like as a baby back, you know, like it's just in my memories, like in pictures, and like in my dreams, you know, like, but like, you know, you're so like obviously like in the moment, you know, and then when you look back and everything, you're like, oh my god, like he was like so small, like he was so tiny, and then it's just so much, you know, so many memories. But like, I look him now, like, you know, I'm like looking at, like, you know, a picture of him like from today or yesterday, and I'm like looking at him and like, you know, sleeping next to me. And I'm like, oh my god, like he's big now. Like this is him now, you know, but he was my baby once. And I think I like really miss, you know, like I haven't, like, I don't know, I feel like I don't get a chance to say goodbye, you know. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to that stage, you know, in a way, like, you know, like I like, I'm so thankful and grateful, like, you know, I get to spend time with him, and like, you know, like I care for him, and like, you know, everything. But I just feel like in the moment, you know, I'm just like I wish, like, me, like now, like kind of, you know, how I am, like I wish I could hold him again, you know. But I don't know if that makes sense, but like, you know, like, but you know what, I'm so lucky because I have my 2-year-old now, you know. But I'm just like, oh my god, like I miss him, like, and just, you know, seeing, like, you know, your baby, like my baby as a little baby, but he's still my baby, and he'll always be my baby, you know, but he's not a baby anymore, you know. But okay, anyway, I digress a lot, but you know, I'm gonna digress a lot. There's a part in the movie where, you know, like, you know, they like have like a really nice, like, romantic, like, little, like, dinner date. I forgot, I think, I don't know if he did something for her before, but then I forgot. But then, because, you know, I'm like, I just watched the movie, but she's cooking. She's like in this like really like nice, I think like black and like red, maybe a striped dress. I think it's in her kitchen. She's like made him, like, you know, the cornbread thing that he would talk about, like, his mom made, and like, you know, and like he took a bite and everything, and I was just like, oh my god, like, you know, that's so sweet. Because when he was like, you made this for me, I was like, oh my god, like I really wish, or like I hope, like, you know, someone in the future will take care of my son in that way, you know. That like made me tear up so much, because I'm like, you know, like, yeah, I would want that, because, you know, I'm not like, you know, it's not like about me that I'm thinking in that moment, like, oh, like I wish I had like this, or, you know, like there was points in that movie where like I felt that, like, I think like towards the end, you know, but like in the scene, of this specific scene, I was like, oh, like, I really hope someone, you know, will be there for my son in that way, like will care for my son that way, because it's also sad because his mom died, and I'm like, oh my god, like, you know, like I'll be so like, like I hope, like, you know, like someone takes care of my son in that way, like, you know, like whenever he gets a relationship, like whoever, like, you know, like that's so lovely, you know. So yeah, there's like a lot of like scenes. I'm just like, you know, with the sisters, like, you know, when she passed away, like, you know, they showed them growing up. I was like, oh my god, my sisters, you know. I'm like, oh my god. It was honestly such a good movie. Oh, but like, yeah, you know, like, not at the end, but like, you know, she's like, oh, when she's doing like her like chef thing, when she's like, you know, like I quit basically. Like, she's like, well, I only get like one like beautiful life, you know. I'm like, oh my god, like you're so right. And I'm like, oh my god, like this is the part where I'm like, oh, I wish, like, you know, someone would, like, you know, love me in that way, or like show their love for me in that way, you know. When the guy, I forgot his name, but the, you know, the main like guy, you know, he like got all the voice, oh, because like, you know, you guys know, if you watch it, you know, or if you don't, it's well, spoilers, but she loses like the voicemails, like, you know, of her sister. But also like, oh god, when she like did that whole phone reset, I don't even know what she did, and said like hello, I was like, ah, I was like, you don't fucking bitch. I was like, are you serious? And you did that? Like, but also I'm like, ah, that's so mean. That's something I would do, and I wouldn't. I'm like, same. But anyway, but then he got the voicemails back. It kind of scared me when she got all those voicemails. I was like, did he leave all those voicemails? And I'm like, oh no, never mind. And I was like, oh, like, to be loved in that way, like, you know, like you'd lose all the voicemails of like, you know, like, you know, then he got them back. I'm like, oh, to be loved in that way. But yeah, anyway, go watch voicemails for Isabelle again. No, I'm kidding. Or, you know, just go watch it. I don't know if you haven't already. It's such a good movie. Oh my god. Anyway, I have got to go to sleep. I'm literally, I don't even know what I'm gonna dream. Oh my god. I've been like sobbing, guys. Oh my god. Also, I put on press-on nails for work. And literally, oh, I lost 3 now. It was 2 I originally, this one, oh, this one broke while I was at work. And then this one, I think it got off the second, like, I got in my car or something. I was like, bruh. And this one, I guess. Love you guys so much, and I haven't had a chance to like talk to you guys. I know I usually make like YouTube videos, like, you know, but I really just wanted to like make this. I really wanted to make like a talking one too, like this, kind of like movie review vibes for like a moment in time one that I talked about. The movie was also so good. But yeah, if you have any more like movie recommendations or like, you know, of that like genre, you know, please comment down below, because I love being in my feels. I love crying. And you know, this was a really good cry movie, honestly. Feel good movie, like after a good cry. So yeah, so I feel more like, you know, like light and like empowered, you know, like spiritually, like, you know, emotionally. So yeah. Good night. I really gotta go to sleep. I literally look like I'm high. What the hell? Okay. God dang. Okay. Bye.